Magyar. My ranked games are going to be loving Magyar, and I'm going to be hating Magyar.
Oh yeah, you know Magyar is definitely beloved by many players in the Brawlhalla community. They love the things that Magyar can do, but maybe, sorry, what Mordex can do, but maybe they're going to be loving this Magyar as Sandstorm comes out, goes for the Dare Nair, couldn't quite get that connection, didn't quite have the damage built up on his Phazon just yet.
That's going to be the punish there. You saw one of the options coming out of that, sort of one of the flow charts that Great Sword players will be going for. That time it included Chase Dodge in it.
Nice.
Gets the turnaround. That sent Phazon flying, even though it was the left side of the stage, and he's in orange. GC Sidelight, that's going to be the big dump of force.
Yeah, really good plays from Sandstorm. He missed the first 50 with 50, went for the Chase Dodge forward and end light, didn't hit it. Second time, got the turnaround end light, and immediately went into the three-piece for the Sidelight finisher for that big damage dump and launch. And now we've got Phazon in the red. Sandstorm looking to get the knockout.
See him trying to scoop down. You see him trying to scoop up. See him trying to scoop down. He can't get a hold on Phazon just yet. Stomp side air. That was like a max range stomp as well. Still found the side air after. Has his choice of weapons. It's back to the hammer. 2 quick swaps on that one.
But a good response from Phazon with the D-Light, gravity cancel, neutral heavy, but also recognizes how little damage Sandstorm is taking coming in on that Magyar. High defense means he's going to take a lot more damage to finish off.
And we saw that was a struggle that Phazon really started to have against Stingray. And if there's anybody that knows, look at that 90-degree chain dodge right around that corner, kissing that one all the way, continuing to add up this damage. We could see Sandstorm going up with the 2-stock, but that Sig's going to come out. Phazon's going to punish it immediately.
Yeah, that's one thing, if I had to be critical of this Magyar from Sandstorm, is he's been throwing out those Sigs fairly loosely, and I think Phazon is going to be able to punish those relatively frequently.
There's the sidelight. Phazon maybe looking for an offstage engagement. Doesn't actually push too hard on it. He knows Sandstorm's hammer off stage. He's been doing work on some players today. There we see that down signature. But again, he was using that early on against Stingray. Then it stopped working and he stopped using it.
Sidelight coming out from Sandstorm though. Ooh, just in with the neutral air, and Sandstorm again taking that lead. Phazon every single time he's starting to come back in. Sandstorm's ready to take the stock.
Was basically a grounded nair coming out from Phazon. Still picked it up. There's the sidelight, and he's waiting. He's trying to be very careful. Doesn't want to take too much damage, but it looks like he might be taking all that damage. That recovery just barely gets dodged through by Sandstorm.
I'm surprised there for a moment. Sandstorm had the D-Light bridge, which you can go into the neutral closer, which is unjumpable, and Phazon literally jumped out because Sandstorm didn't go for the closer follow-up.
Of a tough spot. We've seen a couple misplays coming out from Sandstorm so far. That's one of them. We also saw the D-Light. Was it D-Light recovery or D-Light GC neutral heavy? Either one. He ended up dropping that true combo earlier in the previous set. So those rare mistakes.
Yeah, that was the neutral heavy that he was struggling to hit, but he did end up showing he had it earlier, later on in the tournament. But Phazon getting into the deep red, got the dodge read from Sandstorm though. Saw that dodge down, but he doesn't hit the down sig.
Found 2 pieces. Phazon adding up some damage. That's going to be a disarm on Sandstorm. Weapon spawn comes right in. He actually, that signature gets immediately punished. Not sure what that one was. It was to the left, and Sandstorm takes it.
Dude, he's so good. This is something that I'm not seeing a lot from Hammer players, but unique to Sandstorm is his ability to hit those recoveries above the stage, like, frequently. It's not just a Russian Mafia thing. Like, he's doing it frequently.
Seen him jumping around the stage after that KO. There's the recovery. There's the side air for the follow-up. Except this time it's actually taking a lot of damage for Sandstorm to end these games out. 653 total damage he had to output that game. That's a little bit under 220 damage per stop.
Yeah, but it's Demon Island, right? A relatively large kill box. He's not really able to get those verticals, which sometimes Hammer players love to do, those nairs and dares to finish off stocks. So it is a little bit expected to have higher numbers.
Phazon staying very grounded, hoping to punish the landing. Sandstorm is able to get down on it. Both of them over on that left wall. Sandstorm, the first one to disengage and get back on the main platform. Nice neutral light, back-to-back neutral lights. That string damage coming out from Phazon.
Went for the down sig. Phazon, good movement. Saw the direction Sandstorm was facing for that recovery potential, so he dodged to the other side. But Getting that damage built up. He needs this stock. Sandstorm was in sweat beads, but Phazon couldn't catch the landing.
Nice D-Light recovery. Phazon getting a nice early KO. 45 seconds into the game, and he has a nice lead on his hands. Able to strip the field of weapons for just a moment. Hits the side light. In comes the weapon spawn. Sandstorm, immediate pickup, and he starts swanging.
Yeah, just trying to get this damage built up onto Phazon. Wants to get those dodge reads. Oh, he had the chase forward, but didn't go for the follow-up end light to catch that dodge up from Phazon. Down Sig comes out. Sandstorm able to even it up immediately.
And that was just kind of a raw Sig that he threw out.
Yeah.
He didn't really punish too much with it. It was just, he was behind Phazon, and out it came. Got the hit, got the KO. Still behind, though. Phazon had such a nice lead early on. D-Light Dare tries to hit the third piece. Ends up taking 2 from Sandstorm. There's 3 from Sandstorm.
Some really good damage being built up on either side. Phazon trying to chase forward. First side Sig we've seen from Phazon in a very long time. Ooh, missed the dunk down. Sandstorm able to dodge through it.
Ooh, weapon toss goes high. You see Phazon covering low, and that sort of arcing motion. Weapon toss was high. Sig came out low. He was also able to pick up the weapon as well, so that was a really nice maneuver from Phazon to cover a lot of space and not keep himself at the weapon disadvantage after he picked his spawn back up. Here comes the spawn. He grabs it. It's going to be the scythe in his hands here. Dead even between these two players. Good punish on that. Use the strong downlight that has more force. I don't know what the heck
Wrong
that
direction. A little bit of a misinput coming out from Phazon. Maybe he was trying to go for the spot dodge into the down air. Either way, still has Sandstorm on the corner here. Goes for just the gentle weapon toss, the safe option, and the down air will do it. Phazon with the lead.
And he's maintaining this throughout this game. That's really important. He had a huge lead early on. The lead has certainly gotten smaller here, but it's still something that he's maintaining. Last stock Sandstorm is impressive, though, and he's already up a game. Nice weapon toss. Could be finishing this one. Gravity gets a side light to touch the wall.
I have not seen that. I mean, usually, of course, gauntlets have that side air, but the side light does have a little bit of vertical movement, and that was just enough to get Phazon up to that wall. But a stomp side air, and Sandstorm evens it up.
Phazon able to grab that weapon spawn immediately. Used his iframes to stay invincible long enough to grab it safely. Sandstorm throwing out a lot of attacks here. Kind of at max range. Out comes the D-Light.
He really likes that backdash side light. From my conversations with Flambeau, it's generally better to go for the end light as your dodge punish because it's a 50-50. It catches vertical stuff and not just the horizontal.
Side light, in light, D-Light. There's the dare into the neutral air.
Went for the dare into the end bridge, but didn't quite get that follow-up. Recovery comes out. Dare nair, and Sandstorm gonna take another one.
That's how scary that great sword can be. You saw that Sig come out from Phazon. Dare nair, boom, it was done. Just like that.
That is just a finger snap for taking a stock, and Sandstorm's so good at hitting it. His greatsword just great at getting these resets and just immediately putting you back into a blender.
That's going to be the possibility now of a Sandstorm back-to-back 3-0s. Still having to do quite a bit of damage to take these stocks out, but it did shrink. Now it's down to 6-16.
And we're going to a different map and a different pick for Phazon. Coming in with the Petra for game number 3 on Mammoth Fortress.
Maybe feeling himself out of the gate with this pick as well. You saw the unarmed. A little bit of a string coming out, so I'm going for the gravity cancel D-Light to continue the string. Back-to-back side lights from Sandstorm.
Petra makes some sense. Of course, Phazon known for having some strong gauntlets, and of course, Orb really good against greatsword, especially greatsword players like to play very grounded, so that down air approach can be strong, but Sandstorm doesn't care as he gets a side air in the first stock.
And that's a massive lead. Already coming out of the gate, and this kind of switch up from Phazon, not able to catch Sandstorm off guard at all. That's worrisome for the Phazon fans out there.
Oh, but Phazon with the Gimp potential gets a ground pound. Sandstorm still has the movement. Gravity cancel end. Sig Phazon with the punish, but he gets the wall touch. Sandstorm hanging out.
Nice.
Ground pound evens it up.
Phazon doing a great job of sticking around there, making sure to clean that one up because he did have it in the bag. Saw that Sig come out complete whip, but he is able to actually use the movement to get him closer to the weapon spawn. Nice, immediate option from Sandstorm. That is not the first time we've seen him pick up a weapon and immediately start doing damage.
Yeah, that was really good from Sandstorm. Phazon was trying to cover that weapon pickup with that N-Sig. Thought Sandstorm was going to be high, but he lands pick up immediate N-Sig to punish. Really good decision making from Sandstorm. Goes in for the dash N-Sig. Doesn't work out as Phazon's starting to get some damage.
Is going to be disarmed off of that. Sandstorm having control of the weapons. Back-to-back sidelights. Phazon feeling the Petra unarmed kit.
Good hop over the signature from Phazon. He's looking really confident with this Petra. Ooh, good movement. Gets under the Nair to punish, but Sandstorm with the movement gets back up to the wall.
Sandstorm completely disengaging. Knows how important it is. He gets to the platform and grabs the weapon, and what does he do with that weapon? Finds the down air, punishing that signature from Phazon. KO off the top.
Phazon really tried to be the anime kid in his high school and unfortunately didn't work out for him as Sandstorm, the bully, hits the down air. Has the stock advantage, but can he get that extra credit?
Yeah, we never saw the after of that kid who says, I have the power of God and anime on that side, but I don't think
Video ends there.
It wasn't a good outcome. I can guarantee you that. It was not good news for that guy. He doesn't win the fight.
But we are down to the final stocks here in game number 3. Phazon on his tournament stock, fighting for his life in this loser's final. He wants to go up and get that salty run back against Stingray.
And we're kind of seeing basically a repeat of what we saw about Wrenched versus Sandstorm. You see how close it is here at the end of the game. And again, it's Phazon fighting for his life, like Wrenched was fighting for his life. Doesn't want to get 3-0'd here, wants to at least take it to game 4. Taking some damage here, still has just a little bit of a lead. Trying to find his way in, Sandstorm is not letting him in.
So good at getting those 2 pieces. Saw the dodge coming out, reset, goes for the follow-up, and Sandstorm gonna take it 3-0 to earn his fight in the grand finals.
He really ended that one so clean against Phazon, really just tightening everything down, picking it up nice and easy, completely shutting Phazon out from him. There was that punish with the down air, then coming back in. Nice, quick little ending. That's all it took. It was bink, 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 and then bink, bink, bink.
Yep.
Nice little 2-2-3, if you will.
Yeah, in non-rhythm terms, he was doing a really good job of going to opener bridge and then reset, opener bridge, reset, and then you don't know when he's going to throw out the closer because he's so fast on it, and he did a good job of waiting until Phazon burns that dodge so he can get that final hit. Really good.